nervously as she stands between her younger siblings and the spinner. Awareness 14%. Look at the drawing. Failed. The parchment is an unfinished family portrait showing the Erebus parents and their 4 children. The young artist's skill is impressive. Our family was once renowned for their courage, but Dargonis has no need for boarding teams, so our parents enrolled Rono and Lumi at the scriptorium to study religious painting. This is such a mean thing. That scrap of parchment must be incredibly special. I see no other reason for your brother and sister to be ignoring the rogue traitor. Lorna grabs her younger siblings' collars and makes them bow, looking guilty. My apologies, your lordship. I am to blame. Lumi and Rono tend to get far too engrossed in their work, but I will see to it they do not forget their manners again. Glory to the Von Valancius Protectorate! And to the rogue traitor, ruler of 1,000 stars. The kids just start yelling, glory! Enjoy the reception. Thank you for the hospitality. Cabela casts a final glance at the portrait, then quietly walks away.
What lies beyond?
Mattis. Your lordship, Senior Lieutenant Mattis Erebus at your service. The tall, dark-haired young man enunciates sharply as he salutes you with great fervor. Breathless from his own audacity, he blurts out, I hope I didn't sound too bold if I say I've always dreamt of serving on your flagship. Would it be too much for a modest servant of the dynasty to hope that the Lord Captain might graciously make him part of his crew? Cabela soundlessly appears at your side, her face is reflected in Mattis's dark eyes. Their gazes meet, and they both freeze in astonishment and lower their heads. Are they twins? Awareness succeeded. If Cabela had had enough to eat growing up, if she had not put her body through grueling trials, if she had not used intoxicants during cult rituals, you might have said the two bore quite the resemblance to each other. Mattis looks away first. Pardon my tactlessness, mistress. He clears his throat. I have the strangest feeling we've met before. Cabela takes her time to reply. You were born on a world and absorbed a hive sense. I would have remembered someone who smelled like that. I do not know you. Do you believe yourself fit to serve on the flagship? I have served dutifully in the planetary forces, your lordship. Governor Drivestem even awarded me a medal for defending the southern hive against the Xenos. I may have been born on a gravity-bound world, but my heart belongs to the void. So your reasons are your unflinching courage and your love of the stars. There is another reason, your lordship, but I'm afraid you will find it laughable. You see, I've always known my destiny awaits me on the flagship, because ever since I was a child, I've had the same dream over and over. A dark-haired young woman walking barefoot along the decks, and me following in her footsteps. I would run, but could never catch up to her. My father told me he had felt something of the sort when he met my mother. Mattis's eyes take in Cabela's features. He smiles sadly. I believe my future awaits me there. Very well, I accept you into my service. That is truly an honor for me, your Lord Captain. I will not let you down. Glory to House Von Valancius. Enough. Cabela's cold, raspy voice sends a shiver down your spine. Cabela's cry brings the Erebus family back together. Oh, she, yelled that? 6 alarmed faces, 6 people standing shoulder to shoulder like a fortress wall, and 1 lone grim figure opposite them. The shadow peers into their dark eyes, the same as her own. Their pale lips, the same as her own. She clenches her fists, ignoring the steel claws that pierce her palms. Enough. I know who Naki Erebus is. Her unblinking gaze turns to you. And so do I. Naki. Ziani Erebus looks at Cabela with scarcely concealed fear, but her husband notices her reaction and shakes his head in warning. No, Mattis screams. How could you keep something like that to yourselves? How could you? How could you? Lorna hugs her younger brother and sister, who cast frightened glances at their parents and sinister woman with a wry smile. Naki Erebus. Cabela throws her head back and her laughter resonates through the hall. Naki Erebus is me! So she's finding this, maniacal because she was under orders to kill Naki, and she is Naki. So all this time, Mattis, your dreams were showing you the woman who is destined for me. Not the love of my life, but my sister? Mattis shudders and stares intently at Cabela. I didn't know. Do you remember me? I remember what I am permitted to remember. The tenets of the web, prayers to the Undying One, the names of poisons and intoxicants, the name the Vizier gave me. But you, no, I do not remember you. I do not know you. Observe silently. You said the Undying One had taken Naki, but death whispered her name only a short while ago. Whispered. The God Emperor demands a great sacrifice, yet it makes serving him all the more honorable. Zioni's voice trembles, and she turns to her husband for strength and support. A few years before Lady Theodora sent our clan's survivors to Dargonis, the Bloodspun Web's vizier came to our bay. He said the Emperor demanded, the next firstborn of the Erebus clan, that they needed a new spinner. 6 months later, we had twins, a boy and a girl with eyes darker than darkness itself. Zioni smiles tenderly at Cabela. You were born first, Naki. And with sorrow and pride, we gave the vizier our most precious treasure. And that is how one honors the God Emperor. Refrain from interfering. So if I had been born a minute earlier, that animated corpse standing before you today would have been me? Wow, don't call her that, Mattis. Jeez. Mattis recoils from his parents. Why doesn't she remember anything? Why was she never told? The ritual of releasing the burden. Cabela steps up to her brother, who is so completely like her and yet so thoroughly different. New Bloodspun Web recruits undergo it in order to forget their past and devote themselves to the Undying One, and so that their souls do not suffer. Tell me, Mattis, is your soul in pain? It only hurts because I never knew you all these years. Cabela turns to you sharply. We are here to settle our debt to the Undying One, and now we have the name, the person, and the explanation. I know what must be done, so why do I feel pain from an unseen wound in my heart? Why am I, for the first time in my life, hesitant to sever a thread? All this time I have been wandering in the labyrinth of my mind, but the answer never came to me. What must I do, Daman? How do I end Naki Erebus? Okay, one is basically kill your family. What the hell? So, 1 is kill your family, 2 is kill your family, 3 is, are you sure you want to do this? 4 is, don't do this. 5 is, kill yourself. 6 is, you make the choice. Alright, I'm trying to save her and her family here, and I think this is the best option to attempt doing that. You cannot kill your past. You can destroy the people who are connected to it, but are you truly prepared to murder innocent people just to cut yourself free? Cabela, dismayed, looks first at the Erebus family, then at you, then at her own reflection in the steel of her dagger. I will not kill. Must I follow my orders when my entire nature shrinks from it and my heart screams it is wrong? This is not my will. I could have had a family and a future full of righteous service, a chance for a different life. That was taken from me. Who I would be and how I would serve was decided for me. The Vizier forged me into a weapon and stained it with blood. He named a mark, he gave a mission. Come, Daman, we must descend into the Temple of Death where I will report on my task and ask the Vizier a single question. Why me? You have grown into a fine woman, Naki, and though you may be lost now, I know the Emperor will point you right. We are proud of you. The corners of her eyes twitch as though she's in pain. My name is Cabela. Dang! Ugh! Last thing she says to her mom. That's not my name. Okay. So now we gotta go back to the ship. Okay. Back to the Void Ship Bridge. I wonder if she's gonna end up fighting the Vizier or what? Alright, do I just travel down there? Let's see. Is it the shrine? Hold on. Go to the Temple of the Undying Emperor. How do I... Maybe I have to talk with her. Let's try talking with her.
Take heed, Nemo. Our blessed Domin honors
I'm
us
ready.
with a
Let us
visit.
present ourselves to the Vizier.
No one- Come, Domin.
With ominous resolve, Cabela drags a steel claw down her face, leaving behind a line that splits it in half. Ugh! She steps forward without another word. That part wasn't necessary. Okay. Here's the Vizier. The Vizier whispers a prayer. His masked face turns toward the Undying One's image. Instead of his usual threadbare clothes, he is wearing elegant armor of bone and dark gold, marked with purity seals. He turns as he hears you approach. Cabela, I have been hearing your footsteps for a long time, in his whispers. Damen, Lord of the Ark, it is good that you are here with her. It is right. The Undying One has blessed this union of light and shadow. You greet us clad in armor. Are you preparing for battle? Today is a special day. I have only donned this armor once before, when I was second spinner. That day I ceased to be second, but I have remembered the weight of this gold on my shoulders and chest through all the years since. Cabela opens her mouth, but the Vizier stops her with a gesture. You will understand, my daughter. You will understand soon. I wonder if he's gonna fight her and make her the new, person in charge? We have learned how Cabela came to be part of the Bloodspun Web. We have met her family. The Vizier looks away for a brief moment and nods to empty space. The Undying One's congregation sacrifices the blood of its blood. That is how spinners are brought into this temple, but only those who would serve him of their own volition stay and spin the bloodspun web, as Cabela did. Your words are dishonest. The ritual of releasing the burden erased me, made me hollow. That what will of my own I had, you took from me, and filled me with yours instead. The Vizier's voice becomes astonishingly gentle. My daughter, do you believe you have only served him because I set you on the thread of the web? Do you believe you have no faith in him? You know that is not true. You are right, Mentor. The path I walk is mine, and I thank you for setting me on it. Cabela has been cured of her affliction. This is true. I no longer do I see the anguish in her soul. Second Spinner, I am ready to receive your report. Have you accomplished the task the Undying One himself... Wait, sorry. The Undying One himself set you. The task remains undone. I refuse to complete it. Condemning a life to oblivion is wrong for those who worship death. No one will hurt my family. No one will hurt me. Let the Undying One punish me if he so wills. Silence falls for what feels like an eternity. At last, the Vizier responds with the sadness of an all-forgiving father. That is one of the threads as well, my daughter. I understand you. A tired sigh escapes the Vizier's chest. A harrowing sacrament. A ruthless ritual. I am relieved that it is nearing the end. Everything is coming together just as he revealed to me. Perfection has been sculpted. The affliction I nurtured has been vanquished. The choice has been made. So whence all the sadness, my daughter. The Vizier shakes his head, suddenly looking very human. His shoulders droop and he extends a hand toward Cabela. What do you mean, the affliction you nurtured? Was it you who doomed Cabela to her suffering? The Undying One laid the thread, and I served as guide. The meeting with you and your world Damen, the hunt for Nemesis, her grim and ghastly doppelganger, the comprehension of her flock's pain. My assignments stirred anxiety in my daughter's soul as they were meant to. And the feeling that exists between you, those supersede all else perhaps. Could I have prevented them from springing up, smothered them while they were still weak? I could have, but I chose not to. Sacrament. Are we being dragged into another ritual? A great ritual. Many decades ago, the Undying One revealed through a tarot reading what must come to pass, and I heeded. The Bloodspun Web's path toward gaining its new Vizier was then conceived. Ah, I called it! She's gonna be the new leader. A path of discovery, devotion, dying, and resurrection and purity. Cabela's predecessor stumbled on that path, so did the next one. I waited, I have lived long past my due time. The Undying One has been waiting for me for so long. What will happen now? Cabela will be the new Vizier. Her journey to the Undying One and the choice she made will be reflected in the Bloodspun Web's new pattern. As for me, I will go to him as I have long awaited. The confusion and alarm in Cabela's face gives way to anger and horror. Her face distorts like a crumbling paper mask as the emotions wash over her. Too many emotions for those whose soul has gone dead. I have not yet done all that you expect me to, have I? That is correct, my daughter. Can you feel it? The proper way this burden must be passed. Agony distorts Cabela's features, and she clenches her fists and nods. We must summon death to these halls and glorify him. Is a simple transition of power not possible? Why must there be bloodshed? Because great things are not achieved in small ways. If you worship him, your sacrifice to him must be great as well. Blood is our gift, the only thing that is truly ours, the only thing worthy way to worship and honor him. Do not demand yet another sacrifice from her, Vizier. Such was the Undying Emperor's will. Still it is unfair. Cabela's face has become a death mask. The Vizier's voice is full of sorrow and humility. Yes, for I am stronger than you, and my high spinners stand with me, those who swore an oath to protect me and not outlive me. Oh my god, we gotta kill your boys too? And he too stands with me. His face will emerge out of mine, and may those who you choose when you set out along the threads of the web, your comrades, your damen, may they stand with you. Fight, fight with no regret. A bitter sigh falls from the old man's lips. Farewell, my daughter. Let us honor the Undying One. Let us honor him. Dude, what? You guys supposedly, like, worship me on the ship, and now you're, like, trying to kill me. Okay.
If I may?
I won't object to it. For the throne's glory.
Oh well, that is not gonna do a lot of damage to them.
I am a navigator, not a scout.
Wow, we just took a lot of damage. What?
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Curse on him.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
I won't object to it. Naturally. Let's see to it. For the throne's glory. Let's see to it.
Alright, got all our buffs up.
I think it's better to hunt alone than with you.
Oh, they just killed the bird. Luckily the buffs are already up. Got some parry hits there. And there. Dude, I love what my character's turned into. Him just, like, getting in a fight and everyone just killing themselves on him.
My strike is ruin.
Let's see, but she doesn't even remember them. They only remember who Naki was, but renounced the name she's effectively killed as she was. I guess so. Even after 6 playthroughs, I still haven't seen this fight. Love seeing new stuff. What's up, Zazzy? This is my second one. My first time doing the DLC stuff. Okay.
I shall not fail, as honor ordains. Trust me, the shadows will see it done. Death comes in silence.
Killed one, injured the other.
I shall not fail. As honor, my blade whispers your name.
Weapon at the
Caught by the web.
Yeah.
Follow my lead. Follow my lead.
Alright, Muck's turn. I'm gonna move over here and taunt all of them onto him.
Another stroke of genius! Schemes within schemes. Let's see. What if?
Skitya, my caramite hide is strong. I Damn it! Damn get!
Running gun. Spray.
Icy bite of death! I hunger.
Flamethrower. They both lived though.
Give this task to someone lesser.
Alright.
My, it's time
Medicaid
for the
signal.
run, my sweet. I can do that with the right incentive.
Let your soul be purged. My killing brings me no pleasure.
Carnival of
The
Misery.
undying Emperor whispers his will.
Oh my god, so many parry kills. I don't even remember all of the things triggering when people hit him. But it's like, at this point, my main character is just unkillable. He just walks into a fight, goes, hit me, and then everybody dies.
A wicked thought. A genius at work. Schemes within schemes.
Death is a blessing.
You know what, just keep passing turns.
I bring mercy and retribution. Trust
Bella, fully buff up.
the shadows will
And hit your boss.
done. I would that I could.
Follow my lead.
The thread is unbroken. The Undying One has not yet reached out his hand to me.
Trust me.
Follow my lead.
Dog killed that one.
Let's see.
So my hand is thunder! My strike is ruin!
Betrayal within our ranks.
Oh! Hello? What is happening? I didn't think we'd literally... Okay. I did not think we'd literally see something here. Alright. Taunt him.
Thought.
Yeah. I'm still gonna try, though.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Am I getting whoa? I want a medal for that one. I can do that with the right incentive. Commands are more pleasant to give than to follow.
I'm still standing.
Wow.
Tell me, and it is done.
Become the All-Father's worthy instrument! Comes play. So you struggle in vain.
I'm trying to be careful to not kill all my allies on the other side of this guy.
Truly believe that you can defeat me.
Right incentive.
Cabela hasn't had a turn yet. Alright, she's next.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Isn't this a job for the serfs? I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Alright, I'm wondering if
As
she's
on
going to
days, an
coup de
offering
grace
of
this
blood.
guy.
As the tenants.
Yep. She had to finish it. It had to be Cabela. She's got the big arms because of the buff from Heinrich's. Swole Bella. Well, if anyone here doubted faith in this whole thing, I think it would be affirmed a lot after that. Clad in the Vizier's armor. Oh, she just stripped him? Cabela is staring at the spot where just a short time ago lay the body of the man who raised her. Her shoulders are shaking and her head hangs low, but no tears are to be seen and no sobs come from behind her mask of dark gold. Suddenly, she throws her head back and a desperate cry full of pain, fury, and regret echoes around the temple. This is not the Vizier nor a spinner you see before you, just a daughter who has lost her father. You immediately donned the Vizier's armor. Is it helping you to embrace your new role? I think so, yes. Cabela reverently touches a drop of blood on the dark gold. I sense the weight of this sacred vestment. The weight of the Vizier's burden and the decisions I must make. From this day forth, my burden. Her voice is full of somber pride. Did I just see the God Emperor in the flesh? Was that how you saw the Vizier, Daman? You saw an image of death in him, but it was only an image. Fumes of the sacred intoxicant blessed our ritual. But what you saw and killed was a mere man. The Undying One does not come to the living, we come to him. What did the Vizier look like to you? Younger, the way he was when I first saw him. I was younger too. It was as though we were facing each other in a training match like we used to. Did you two have visions? All I saw was the old man himself, though he did fight with a strength that was beyond mere mortals. Swift and deadly he was. He chose himself a good death, even if it was bleak. Ulfar looks at Cabela pensively. Am I to call you Vizier now? I do not want to lose my name as my mentor lost his. But no spinner will ever speak it again, for I am their Vizier. Yet you are my Daman, and I am your shadow. Let me remain Cabela to you at the very least. I know this is a ridiculous question to ask, but how are you doing? The tenets of the web teach us never to regret or hesitate, but I could never have imagined that I would one day have to make a choice this painful. I did what had to be done, but that does not quell the pain. I know he is in the Undying One's hands, but that does not soothe the grief. I know I sought vengeance against him, but I feel his absence already. I am sorry. Losing a mentor is hard. He was more than that. He was both a friend and... Cabela's voice drops, her next words barely audible. A father. What will become of the blood-spun web now? Change lies ahead. Cabela cuts the air with her palm. Traveling with you has given me many insights. Uh-oh. Your influence has made Cabela adhere to the tenets of the bloodspun web with greater vehemence. Did I? Okay. We have been lurking in the shadows for too long. That was why we failed to prevent Nemesis crimes or foil the Abomination's plot. That was why we failed to protect Daman